Okay, you know what Pokemon Radical Red is, and if you've been living under a rock, it's a ROM hack that turns Pokemon from Goo Goo Gaga baby mode into competitive mode. And with its most recent update, this ROM introduced Generation 9 Pokemon. So let's see if we can beat Pokemon Radical Red with only Generation 9 Pokemon. Also, if you like this type of content, consider subscribing. Thanks. I chose to randomize the Pokemon for this run because, well, I can. Leading to the choice of my starters being a dog corpse, Minecraft, and an endangered species. Graveyard was the first addition to the team, and with her I defeated Gen 8's plant and started the challenge. I was off to a strong start by picking up a Fuecoco, a Toedscruel, and both types of Paldean Tauros. My battle with Brendan was a breeze too, Graveyard licking his lobster to death and Fuecoco burning his gecko. In order to face Brock in this game, I first needed to fight Faulkner, so I caught a flying type of my own, even though it failed, and Fuecoco and Tauros cleaned house as I went off to face Brock. With Tauros, I set up some workups and defeated all of his Pokemon with Aqua Jet. With the first badge and adding an Armarouge to my team, my next challenge was Misty. And with 3 Fire-type Pokemon on my team, this wasn't going to be easy. But I did find a Palmy in the grass outside the gym, and as I got the SSN ticket from Bill, it evolved into Palmo. Then Wattrel evolved into Kilowattrel. Now it was time to destroy Misty. Her Frogadier had protein, and always used Ice Punch, so Palmo hit a super effective low sweep, lowering its speed, and then hitting it again for the KO. Next was her Clodsire, and I sent out Tauros to take care of it. I set up workups with Tauros, and then won the matchup. Then I sacrificed my Armarouge to take out Starmie with Kilowattrel, and then Tauros outsped her Floatzel for the second gym badge. On the SSN, Toadstool evolved into Toedscruel, just in time for Surge's gym, making it the easiest gym by far. Also, Tauros helped too. Proculor evolved into Skeletor right after this, so did Palmo. And as I was exiting Rock Tunnel, I found a Baxcalibur and a Mankey, and in order to not break my only rule, I switch trained him until he learned Shadow Punch, and evolved him into Annihilate. I also found a Charcadet, and with a Moonstone I evolved him into Cerulege. I then fight Erica, who now holds the title for easiest gym because of my 4 Pokemon super effective against grass. After progressing through some story beats, I faced my rival in Silphco. My bird destroyed his bird, and lizard. Honestly, the bird has been hard carrying the team at this point. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Anyway, Giovanni. In order to beat him, I caught a Palafin and grinded up all my Pokemon to the level cap, and even then, this was still the hardest fight by far. Palafin avenges Annihilate with Flip Turn. Monty Mole takes out another one of my Pokemon, only for Palafin to come and avenge it as well. Garchomp comes out. You can guess what happened. His Mega Kangaskhan almost wipes out my team, but I sack Cerulege for Palafin and take it down with one more Flip Turn. Then Kilowattrel and Palafin clean house. As for Sabrina, well, Palafin and Cerulege made very quick work at that gym. And when I got to Koga's gym, I got to do my favorite video game mechanic, backtracking. So then came the part where I rematched every gym. In order for me to do this, I switched my team around for each gym I faced. And I also found some new teammates like King Gambit. He was terrible. But I found a Sprigatito and Capsicum and evolved him, and I also found the Slug thing. And after I rematched all 4 gyms, I went to face Koga. And the only challenge I had with Koga was a mistake that I used King Gambit for this fight. But I did catch an Iron Moth, so that's cool. On my way to Blaine's gym, I found a Quaxwell. And with the Tauros and Palafin, Blaine was a piece of cake. I also used an Iron Hands I found against his Charizard. Anyway, Giovanni caught Mewtwo, and now me and Lance need to stop him. My whole strategy for this fight was like playing 5D chess. I used Palmot to defeat Scrafty, and in his Tapu Lele, needed to take out Palmot so Dragapult could have full HP for Mewtwo. Meowscarada would change into a Dark type using Hone Claws. As I was doing that, Lance needed to knock out Mewtwo so it could go Mega for Meowscarada to one-shot it with Shadow Claws. Then Meowscarada needed to take out Tyranitar and Excadrill with Flower Trick, and all Lance needed to do was take out the Celesteela. After that, Claire was the last gym, and with technically 3 Pokemon having super effective moves, it was a cakewalk compared to Giovanni. Gen 8 challenged me to a battle before Victory Road, and I had to cover for everything on his team, so I won. Brendan, I'm surprised I won against, his team being a Mega Sceptile and random ass legendaries, and a Huntail for some reason. Now came the Elite 4. Lorelei was the first, and I wish I could have gone back to Giovanni once I started this fight. The only way I managed to beat her was to make my team full of fire types, and once I did beat her, Bruno kicked my ass to start again. It was apparent that I genuinely could not beat this game as it stood, so this will be another failure on my already growing list. Thank you for watching.
Bye.